Hey everybody, I'm Jeff Teagan, Raleigh, North Carolina. Today we're doing a comparison so that you can learn which one of these Sport Edition Corollas you might want. This is the 2021 Corolla Apex SE, and this is the 2021 Corolla SE. We're gonna show you some differences. We're gonna show you how they're the same, but we're definitely gonna have some fun. Woo! It's a beautiful day here in North Carolina. It's gonna be about 75 and sunny. We do have a lot of planes flying overhead, so I'll do my best to navigate around them, so to speak. But anyway, Corolla is the best-selling brand of all time, the best-selling badge. It was created so that people would have a reliable, dependable, fun way to drive a smaller sedan. We've got the sporty versions like an SE or an XSE, and now for 2021, we've got an Apex Edition that's available in the SE Automatic, SE 6-speed manual, or the XSE. This is the automatic SE version here. You can already start to see some differences jumping out on this one right here. I know I've got two black sand pearl cars, so I know I'm gonna have to guide you through and just remind you, this one's the SE, this one's the Corolla Apex. So we're gonna do that now, but look at the black and the bronze. That'll tell you that it's an Apex. In most of my videos, I like to walk around the cars, and I do that with a purpose because I want you to get a feel for everything that you're looking at with the cars. This is the SE model. Look at the wheels. Look at the ground effects along the side. Look at the front spoiler. Okay, we're gonna see some differences. And then this one right here is not going to have the bronze badging, or the bronze accent, I should say. This is the SE that we all know and love. Okay, now I'm gonna flip on over here to our friend Apex. People have been waiting for this one for a while now, because it's the sportiest, hottest, sexiest Corolla I think that's ever been manufactured. You can customize it and pimp it out and jazz it out any way you want to. But this is straight from the factory, baby. Woo! Here she is, Miss United States. Oh, look at the wheels. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ho! Wait a minute. Now we got some differences, baby. Woo! Now we got some fun because we got Corolla Apex looking all nice and sharp and ready for the party, ready for the track. Woo! 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 First thing I'd like to do is to have you get an idea in your mind about the value of the cars, because you might like one or the other, but what if there's a price difference? And there is. Okay, the SE, that's gonna have a factory starting price, MSRP price of $22,700, right in that range there. This one's gonna be $25,100, okay? My math says, if I was Howard Stern, I'd be struggling for about 5 minutes. You carry the one, it's $2,700 difference or so between the two vehicles. Now we gotta determine, is the juice worth the squeeze? So let's take a look here, and we're gonna see they both have LED headlights and LED daytime running lights. You'll see, I'm sure you can make them out, they're in triple J patterns. So they got one swoosh, two swoosh, three swooshes, and then we've got a front spoiler that's a different shape, and it's more aerodynamic, it's sportier, it's right in your face kind of thing, along with the, we'll call them the fog light accent pieces here, and then along the front spoiler as well. It's also got a blacked out Toyota symbol. This one has a chrome Toyota symbol. So again, we're just pointing out differences here. They both have Toyota Safety Sense 2.0. Now let's talk about quantities. This is interesting. You're gonna have a lot of the SE model. You're going to have 6,000 SE manual and XSE Apexes made every year. So only 6,000 Corolla Apex, limited quantity. There are only 120 of the SE manual, the 6-speed manual. So get them while they're hot. If you like it, find it and buy it. This one's available in white, black, or cement color. The white and the black have, no, the white and the cement have the black roof. This one right here, since it's black, is, well, it already has a black roof. So, does that give you an idea? I'm like Ronnie the limo driver talking about cars on his canceled show. Thanks, JD. But anyway, look at the wheels here. You can start to see we've got the Apex right here with the 18-inch gloss black wheels. We've got the two-tone wheels here on the SE, but also we've got engine performance. One thing I want to talk about is this one's a little bit different because the Apex here has lowered sport tune suspension. What does that mean? Well, it's been lowered 0.6 inches. How do I know that? Well, number one, Toyota says, but number two, the ground clearance on this SE, 5.3 inches. All Corollas, 5.3 inches, but on the Apex, it's 4.71 inches. So it's lower to the ground. And remember, you may want to take that into consideration when you're looking at vehicles because it sits lower to the ground. So watch out curbs, watch out speed bumps, things like that. Watch out driveways that might be sloped. It could be something that could come into play, maybe not. 0.6 inches doesn't make all that much difference, but sometimes it does. Anyway, we've got right here 2.0 liter 4-cylinder engines for both of them. They both have a CVT with 10 simulated shift-matic points. Very smooth acceleration. When you got 10 points across as you're accelerating, you don't feel it shifting all that much at all. It's very, very smooth. Now, you could go with the 6-speed manual as well, which has a physical launch gear so that it's called intelligent shift mode, so that you don't stall it out as much and you can kind of get going a little bit quicker. So this is 169 horsepower and 151 foot-pounds of torque. That's more than the traditional Corollas. So you're gonna get more of a thrill ride, more of a jump, more of an aggressive start and acceleration with this car, but that's one of the reasons why you're choosing the SE family. The cars are positioned really nicely so that I can film the interior. I want to show you what the seats look like before we do an interior tour, a full tour at the end. This one here, black with blue stitching. This is the SE, not the Apex. Sporty, right? My preference is going to be the lighter color interior, but you might go completely different and you might like the darker interior. I mean, that's why people choose sporty cars a lot of times, is they like that dark interior. So this is our SE. All right. Now we're gonna walk over here to our friend Apex. Hey, I live in Apex. Ooh, that's nice, I like it. Look at that. I should have made the seat say, hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. There we go. All right, this is Moonstone interior. It's got a different type of pattern. They call it premium sport fabric, but you'll see that some of the stitching is bronze, which goes with the bronze. How about that? Go figure that one out. Jeff's finally making sense for a change. See? Plain. I would show it to you, but then I'd be holding the camera into the light, and I don't want to do that. Isn't that interesting how the whole vibe of the interior changes when you go to a light gray interior? I guess it might be a light medium interior versus all black. Changing the vibe, baby. Which one do you prefer? This is a great stop-off point. Write down in the comment section, which interior do you like better? Black with the blue stitching or the Moonstone gray with the bronze stitching? Also, it's a great time to hit subscribe and like on the video if you think I'm doing a good job so far. Give me a like and then hit subscribe. Join my car community. Thanks. Talk to you on the flip side. It's time for our one-on-one matchup of profiles. Which one do you like better? We've got the SE over here, and then we've got the Apex right here. We're gonna look at wheels first. For a lot of us, wheel size and appearance, it's important. Some people really don't care, but a lot of people do. So let's focus in on the comparison here. They're both 18-inch wheels. Let's get that out of the way here. The SE, that's gonna have the gloss black. These are all season tires on this one here. You can bump up or upgrade to summer tires too. So they're gloss black, and they lower the weight about, I believe, 2.2 inches maybe. That might help with performance and get up and things like that. And then also this one right here, it has a two-tone look to it on the SE model, and the main color I see is that darkish, sort of glossy gray. Which one do you prefer? I said, which one do you prefer? So here's where we're gonna do a comparison. Look at the SE exhaust, by the way. We'll get into that in just a second. See the red? It says SE. Well, guess what? The Apex is different here. This one here, it's the one colored piece. Does not have smart key push button start. It also does not have the auto lock and unlock. The SE has that standard on the Apex. So SE Apex is standard. Ooh, I like that. That looks cool. It has turn signal indicators right here. Does not have blind spot monitor or rear cross traffic alert, but it does have a nice little cutout here which improves visibility when you're looking from the inside out. Now we're going to go over here to our friend Apex. This one has the turn signal indicators. Look at that, it has bronze accent all the way down. That's cool. It's really cool. It's hot. Paris Hilton would say it's hot. It's hot. Then here, it's got the auto lock and auto unlock feature with smart key push button start. The SE does not have push button start. It has a traditional key, a flip out key. And then it does not have blind spot monitor or rear cross traffic alert. Let's go back here. They both have the gas tank on the driver's side. I just got to show you the exhaust. Sport tune, baby. To me, there are lots of car comparisons that I do, and relatively, they're the same. They're pretty close to each other between trim levels and things like that. There's not much you can do to vary or mix it up in the back end. However, between the SE and the SE Apex, big differences here. Number one, the color of the badging. We've got SE in red and then chrome Toyota and Toyota symbol. But here we've got all blacked out badging. It's got that dark, sinister edge. It's joined the dark side, right? And then we've got the bronze accent down by the rear diffuser. Here we do not have that. It's all black. All right. And then the spoiler. This is one thing. Spoiler alert. Yeah. Spoiler alert. They're both going to be the same. They're the rear lip spoilers, but you can upgrade this one here to be more like a pedestal spoiler. It looks more like what you'd see on a Camry TRD. So if that's your look, go for it, man. This is going to be great. It's going to be great. Which one do you like better? Let's do close-ups. The close-up's going to show us the differences in the exhaust. This one right here on the Apex is a sport-tuned exhaust with that conical tip right there. It's going to have a more muscular, powerful, throaty sound is what they say. Boy, I'll tell you, I didn't think I would really like the bronze. One of my first bikes I ever owned, probably second or third grade, it was black with bronze accents. Almost like a goldish accent. I'm feeling my roots here. It's taking me back to my childhood, you guys. All right, and then this one right here has single exhaust with two chrome tips. Do you have a preference in the rear ends? Which butt do you like better? I like big butts, and I cannot lie. Those other brothers can't deny. I'm gonna start up each car so that you can see if you can tell a difference. SE first. Now the Apex. Before I get to the interiors, I want to show you the window sticker because you can see some of the features that we'll be looking at on the interior. It might help you. And we're going to compare price real quick. We've got the SE Apex, which has a factory MSRP of $25,100. See the all-season tire, no charge. All right, so $25,100. And then on the SE, $22,400. So I figure it at about $2,700 difference. Let's go to the SE. This is made in Japan. The Apex, this particular one, is made in Mississippi. Interesting. Look at the good safety ratings here, really good. Here's the fuel mileage on the SE. It's gonna be a little bit better than the Apex. 34 combined, 31 in the city, 40 on the highway. Apex is the same, except for it's only 38 on the highway. Let's go back to the SE standard features. You'll be able to notice on the Apex, it's gonna be seeing a lot of black and bronze accents. 10 airbags, that's new for 2021. Used to be 8. Added 2 airbags in the rear. All right, here we go. Exterior features, single exhaust with dual chrome tips. They both have the same audio system, 8-inch with 6 speakers. So this one here, there's the delivery charge to get it to the dealerships. This one has LED interior light package. Normally it's the yellow lights. This one here is the white lights, and it has floor mats added to it. $23,900 at Fred Anderson Toyota. And then this one is the Apex, black sand pearl, but with moonstone. Okay, we're gonna start to see some differences here. The black alloy wheels, paddle shifters. They both have paddle shifters. This is the sport drive mode. Of course, they both have Toyota Safety Sense 2.0. Look at the exterior. We see a lot of the black and bronze accents here. The side rocker panels, the rear spoiler, the front grille. The exhaust is different. Yeah, baby. Bronze interior trim stitching, premium sports seats. $25,100 on this one. Delivery. This one has floor mats added to it for $329. Yes, I know that's a lot for floor mats, but that's what Toyota does. This one's $26,400. This is the SE. Over there is the Apex. So remember, when we're looking at this one, look for the dark interior and you'll know that you're in the SE that I'm showing off. Corolla has a good amount of legroom. I think it has a good headroom as well. I'm gonna do a comparison of both vehicles as if you were sitting in the back seat, because I think that can tell you the vibe that you're gonna get by sitting in that. You can see my tripod. Yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. Sure it is, Jeff. All right, so look at the black accents on the dash. And see, it has the traditional key. I've got it in there. You know where I have the smart key? It's in my pocket. So when I walk in, I can lock it, unlock it, I can start it, I can stop it, and then I can lock it up again. You lock it up. No, you lock it up. Lock it up. With the key in your pocket or your purse. Okay, SE. Ooh, and then we're gonna go with the Apex. Moonstone interior with some bronze stitching. I got my bronzer today. All right, this one has the lighter accent pieces, which I think makes it seem more open, a little bit brighter, a little bit more airy in here. You might feel completely different. We all have different tastes. That's why Baskin-Robbins has 31 flavors, baby. Woo! Different tastes. Holla. Okay, do you like the Apex? Or do you like the SE? Here's the Apex interior, and then it's got a pump up seat so you can pump up and down. Bottle holders. got the same interior really as far as controls. Automatic high beams, your fuel, trunk and hood releases. Has a leather wrapped steering wheel. Do you guys think I should turn that on? I'll turn it on for you. Turn me on, let me love you, da 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 da. Come, let me see you, come, let me feel your body. I don't know what that Kevin Little song is. I like it though, makes you move. All right, here we've got 8-inch touchscreen. Both of these do Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Amazon Alexa, Sirius XM. Told you. All right, this is the Apex, has digital temperature controls, and the fan is real easy to use. I like the knobs, they're easy to use. Like I said, this has the sport mode, traction control off button, electronic parking brake, USB down here. That's a good guide for when you buy it, so you know it's down there. We've also got another USB and a circular port, 12 volt right there. This one has traditional rear view mirror. It's not auto dimming. Safety connect. See, the lights are yellow here. The lights are on, but you're not home. Your mind is not your own. So remember when we look at the SE, we're gonna look at the interior light upgrade. I think it's $149, but that's good value. And then we've got the dark SE interior here. Again, you're gonna see it being very, very similar to Apex. That's not really what's changed. The stitching will be different, bronze versus the blue. We have a leather wrapped steering wheel. See that? It's all the same there. Here we go. 8-inch screen. The temperature controls are the same. Has the sport driving mode. Ooh, played. Still has the USB port down there. So just look for that when you get your Corolla, because it's gonna be there. 2 different ways to charge and plug in. And then, as promised, hold the camera steady, Jeff. We're using handheld for this video. Safety connect, and then it's got the interior light upgrade. So if that's something you think would be valuable, put an extra $149 in when you're buying your car. It's a cool feature. I like I have that in my Venza. I enjoy it a lot. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching. I hope you stuck with it all the way through. I hope you like my chapter format so I can divide up sections so you can see the interior, or you want to learn about the gas mileage or the exhaust test, that kind of stuff. You can do it without having to watch the whole video. Maybe that'll help. I'm going to try to do that with a lot of my future videos just to kind of make it easier for you to watch. We're doing bloopers here. They're looking at me. Anyway, hey, I did a lot of talking just now. Give me a break. Should I cut that or leave it in? I think I'm gonna leave it in. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Let me clear my throat. Well, so which one do you like best? Do you like the Apex? It's beautiful. Do you like the SE? It's gorgeous. They're both sporty, they're both fun to drive. I'll be curious to see which one you think is the best value. You can find pictures of these on my Instagram at ToyotaJeff1. You can find me on TikTok at ToyotaJeff2. Just type in at ToyotaJeff2. You can find me on Facebook at ToyotaJeff. You can ask me questions. You can send me emails. Let me know about what you want to get from a future video. Go to the world of Toyota Jeff at ToyotaJeff.com. And then my stories are at torquenews.com/Toyota. You got to put in the /Toyota if you want to see the Toyota, because that's the Toyota part. 700,000 times people read my stories last month. So thank you all so much. I really appreciate you believing in me as your Toyota resource. Hey, I'm so grateful for you. 1 million people a month watch my channel now. That is really cool. Well, 1 million views. Maybe it's one person watching it 1 million times. I don't know. Thank you to that person. All right, I'm gonna go now. I'll see you guys later. Check out these.
Bye.